I'm back today with another video, and I'm here to talk to you guys about depression during quarantine. I'm going to be giving you some tips to combat that so you won't have to deal with depression. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to help you guys out with some things that can help you if you do struggle with depression like I do sometimes. I have found different ways to combat that so I don't go through it as much as I used to. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, you guys, so one thing I try and make sure I always do at least every other day, if not every day, is go outside. I take a walk in nature with my husband and my daughter. We go outside. We try and be around nature. If we can't get to a park, if there's too many people at the park, then we'll just walk around in our neighborhood. One place I love to go to is one of the parks here in the DFW. It's called River Legacy. I'm pretty sure in almost every city in town, wherever you live, they have some type of trail walks. So I just love them because it's nothing but trees. There's barely any people there, so you can still keep your social distancing at a minimum. It's gonna give you that vitamin D that you need. Not the one that y'all thinking about, okay? I'm talking about the sun.
You're nasty.
Okay, that is definitely gonna help you so much. Okay, another helpful tip that I want to give you guys is whenever you do have to go to the store and get groceries, I'm not saying please don't go and do this every day. The best thing to do is to stay home, but we all have to eat. So if you happen to go to a grocery store, pick you up some flowers. You know, most of the time the flowers are only $5. Sometimes they're less than $5. Just at my Walmart right here by my house, they're on sale. The plants are on sale for $2.98. So you guys, just make that a part of your grocery list. It's very inexpensive and it's gonna help you a lot. I have noticed that ever since I've been getting more flowers, my mood has been a lot more lighter. You know, it's not as serious. I don't feel as sad and depressed and really bored. Every time I look at them, it just makes me feel happy inside. So, you know, it just boosts your mood. It just makes you feel great. So I do feel like buying flowers for yourself or even for a loved one, it is a great mood booster. Okay, third helpful tip for you guys is to read self-help books. That is one thing I love doing. I've been teased by some of my friends, you know, saying like, all you do is read self-help books. Well, girl, I am trying to help myself, okay? You know what I mean? Like, who doesn't want to get better? Who doesn't want to improve themselves? So I read a lot of self-help books. I especially love this one. This one has made a difference in my life, truly. I know some people say that a lot about books, but this one truly has. It has made me understand myself and others in such a different light, and it's helped me to not really get depressed and sad about certain things that are not in my control, and it's made me to feel better about myself. It's made me feel like this is one thing that I do know is that God is in me. So there's no reason why I should feel sad. I should feel joyful all the time. And I know it's better said than done. It's easier said than done. But we all have the willpower and we all have God with us. So I know that we can all feel better. Okay, you guys, so this one here, I feel like this tip will be very helpful for a lot of people, especially if you're in your head a lot, and that is something that does come with depression. So one thing that I would recommend is if you journal, or if you don't, just get 2 pieces of paper. On the first paper, you're gonna write when your depression hits and everything bad that you're thinking about in your head. So you go ahead and do that. You write down, okay, well, these are the things that I'm not liking about myself right now, or these are the things that I'm not liking about my spouse right now. So you write down all of those things, okay? After you're done with that, you're gonna get the other sheet of paper. You're gonna write everything that's the complete opposite of what you just wrote on this paper. So just say, well, I'm just so focused on how much I don't like my skin, or how much I don't like my hair, or how much I don't like my body, or my body is ugly, my body's this, my body's that, or whatever you're saying about yourself, okay? You're gonna write the complete opposite on the other sheet of paper. So you're gonna write, my skin is beautiful, and I'm gonna figure out what it is that I can do to help myself to fix it. My body is beautiful. I accept myself for the way that I am. God didn't make any mistakes with me, and I'm going to get up and do something about it if I don't like it. Okay, so the next line, you write whatever it is, or about your spouse or whoever. My spouse really doesn't share much with me, or he's not very loving, or she's not very loving, or she doesn't express it in the way that I would like. Then you say, well, my spouse shows me love in this way. This is their love language. That's the way that they do show me love. These are certain things that I do like about my spouse. But not the ones if they abusing you or anything like that. No, I'm not condoning that, okay? Just leave. Easier said than done, I know, but at least try. But if they do most of everything that a spouse should do, because no one is perfect. So just focus on those good things, and what you're gonna do with the stuff with the bad, rip it up. You're gonna rip up that piece of paper with everything bad that's on there. You're gonna throw it out. You can put it in the trash can. If you have a metal trash can, burn that up, okay? Burn it up. Do whatever you have to do to get rid of those negative feelings, and take deep breaths as you're doing it. Let go of that negative energy as much as you can, and then that good piece of paper, you focus on all those things. If you have to, read it to yourself twice a day, just so you can change that mindset, because everything is in the mind. If you completely focus on all the bad, your body is gonna keep producing those feelings. You're never gonna get away from depression if you don't try. So you guys, normally whenever I meditate, I will just sit crisscross. I don't sit in a butterfly position. That's just a little bit uncomfortable for me. So I just sit crisscross, and most of the time I will lay back and I just do breathing for my meditation. I don't say anything, I just breathe. And how I do that is through my nose, and whenever you're inhaling, you're going to push your stomach out. And whenever you're exhaling, you suck your stomach in and make it very tight. So my psychologist actually shared that with me, and she said that that's very important to do, especially whenever you struggle with anxiety and depression, because that's going to help you to feel a lot better. You're going to actually be in the moment. Your body is going to learn to relax, especially whenever you start to do it more consistently. You do it every day. I do it 3 times a day, and that's something that I would recommend for you guys if you are dealing with depression, especially in this quarantine or at any time. Just meditate, breathe, just focus on your breathing and think of one good thing in your life, and just focus just on that. And after you're done, do it for about 3 to 5 minutes, and you're automatically gonna feel better. Okay, so the next helpful tip I have for you guys is to conquer your clutter, okay? I cannot express that enough. When my house is dirty, I can't stand it, okay? And it puts me in a bad mood, and I don't want to talk to anyone, I just feel like people should just do what they know they're supposed to do. If you get something, put it back up. But you can't control what people do, right? So the best thing for you to do is just get up. Don't be lazy, okay? Stop laying down, watching Netflix and all this stuff. Whatever you're doing, just get up and just start cleaning. Because once you get into that mode, you're gonna start knocking stuff out. And the cleaner you see your house, the better your mood is gonna be. It's gonna smell great in your house. And who doesn't like stuff that smells good? You know what I mean? So you're gonna see how clean your house is. It's it's gonna make you feel so much better, and you're gonna have one less thing to focus on. Okay, you guys, so my last helpful tip that I have to give to you is to, if you're able to, take probiotics. There's probiotics for women and probiotics for men. Now, if you're gonna be taking probiotics, I would take 30 million CFU or more, because that's what's really gonna help with your gut. If you notice, everything that happens in your gut, it really affects your entire body, including causing depression. Okay, so if we get that all together, it's gonna fix those bad hormones up in there, okay, and it's gonna produce neurotransmitters that help you to respond to stress in different ways. So probiotics are a really good vitamin to take. If you can't afford them, one thing I would try and recommend is if you can buy like kimchi or kefir, something like that from the store if you're able to afford it. If not, figure out different ways to work on your gut. Maybe start drinking green tea. I mean, you can find green tea for like $1 or something, you know? It's not that you have to be doing probiotics, but just try to detox your gut in some kind of way in order for you to feel a lot better about yourself. Okay, you guys, those are all the helpful tips that I have for you today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that you do these things to help with your depression. You're gonna fight it. We're gonna fight it together. Okay, please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. I really love you for it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.